to the club, all the ladies say, damn, whip out my dick and say, yes, ma'am. Yeah. What it do? What it do? Gay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for noticing. Scammer situation. Yeah. I know. I should be ashamed of myself. Heterosexual? Can't I be both? Why can't I be both, god damn it? Wait, I am. So that settles that. It's almost as if sexuality is non-binary. Whoa. I said sexuality, not gender. So don't get your fucking pants in a twist. Whatever. Fruit bowl. Yeah, dude, I'm a fucking fruit bowl. Scam situation. Thank you for subscribing, Tweaked Paradigm. I thought you've subscribed before. Maybe I'm wrong. I've seen you in here before. What do I know? I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy. Jay, I got a challenge. Are you up to it? Depends what the fucking challenge is. Uthika pickle. Depends. Good Zelda shirt there? I know. It's actually a really fucking sexy shirt, dude. I love it. Like, Link looks fucking sexy. Look at that fucking green. Like, it just... This is easily one of my favorite shirts. It's just one of the nicest designs. It's dope. Well, Uthika, what's your fucking challenge? You fucking silent motherfucker. Almost like you're too scared to say whatever it is that's on your mind. I already... Oh. Don't let this stream devolve into a leftist rant. If you succeed, $1. My streams don't devolve into leftist rants, and if you listened to the things that I'm saying, rather than just be like, oh, leftist socialist! And yeah, that's a cheapskate offer, dude. How about counter offer? I stream about whatever the fuck I want to stream about, and you either watch or don't watch. Sound fair? Yeah, well, that's, it's not up to you, Pickles. It's not up to you. I was telling Jay about Bob's Big Boy. Yeah, dude, get me a Bob's Big Boy. That sounds dope. Top chat gay. Top chat is gay. I don't know what, if there's, more shit in the fucking, chat that I can't see, blame whatever, I don't know, blame something. Blame YouTube. Or blame the Streamlabs app, actually, because it makes it so I can't see, can't change it from top chat. And I'm not able to use the YouTube app anymore because don't have 1,000 subscribers. It's fine. Us nobodies on YouTube really shouldn't be afforded the benefit of using what's it? The YouTube mobile app to stream. But yeah, no. I'll talk about whatever I want to talk about. Thank you. If I want to talk leftist shit, I'll talk leftist shit. And I'm not a leftist. I'm really sick of people being like trying to label me, dude. Like I have, sure, like my ideals align mostly with the left. At least anyone who's truly on the left, not people who pretend to be on the left. You know, the people who join the Democratic Party but are really glorified centrists or even just fucking conservatives in disguise. Oh shit, I'm going on another leftist rant again, aren't I? Oh, looks like I lost that $1. The fuck out of here. I'm not gonna become corporate media. That's basically what you're telling me to do, dude. It's like, oh, don't talk these talking points, and if you do a good job at only spouting the rhetoric that I want to hear, then you get, then I'll fucking give you money. My purpose is to call out the corruption, not be a part of it, even in whatever small way, even the smallest of ways, dude. I'm not selling out my ideology for money. But whatever, dude. Like I said, you don't want to hear what I have to say, you can fuck off. Jay, your selling out to me is inevitable. I don't think it is. Actually, I forgot to... I'll be right back. Sorry, what were we talking about? Something about me being a sellout? Wallace, best streamer. I don't know who Wallace is. Oh, Wall. Oh, yeah, dude. The Wall. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about someone named Wallace? Because the Wall is pretty damn good. Wall stream. You know what? I'll give you guys back the Wall stream. Actually, yeah, that's what I'll do.
Damn right, motherfucker. I'm in my American spirits, motherfucker. Smoke me a cigarette. You wanna smoke a cigarette? We don't smoke a motherfucking cigarette, motherfucker. We don't smoke a goddamn cigarette up in this shit.
More entertaining than Jay, at least. Oh, that hurts. That hurts, mate. I don't know. I'd rather watch Jay than I would television. I mean, that's nice to hear, but that's unfortunately not like that's not very high praise. To be fair, I mean, television sucks, dude. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. I want to be an alternative. I don't want to be the shit that I hate about television and media and even other content creators. And it's a process, dude. It's a learning process. Doing this shit. Jay gonna run ads for Dollar Shave Club. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. The only way I could see myself actually advertising something is if I actually tried the product and was like, okay, this is legitimately a good product. You know? I would feel absolutely icky about myself if I ever accepted money to shill a product that I tried and was like, this is fucking garbage. Oh, but we're gonna give you a fat fucking paycheck. Well, you know, I mean, it's not garbage per se, more like garbage adjacent. You know. Never mind, it's good, it's great, buy it. They certainly didn't give me a lot of money to say that, you know. Go buy American Spirits. Yeah, those awful mobile RPGs. I don't know, I've played... See, here's the problem, because I've played a few of them that are actually kind of fun. That's the problem with them, is that they're actually kind of fun, kind of addicting, but just enough... Like, just enough that it keeps you playing, not so much that you can keep playing for free, you know, and still enjoy yourself. If you're only doing commercials to pay the bills, that's one thing, but doing them when you don't even need the money is another. Yeah, that's another good point. Because you know what? I don't fucking hold it against, like, someone like TJ for doing ads for shit. You know, it's like, you know, it's fucking hard out here. It's hard. YouTube doesn't fucking support people anymore. Like, literally, it's very hard to fucking make content anymore. But I think TJ's even moved away from that. I think the fucking business model that seems to work best for them is Patreon. You know, rather than having a fucking advertiser as a middleman, you know, you get your support directly from the viewers. And maybe it's not the ideal situation. Of course I don't what? Oh, of course I don't blame TJ. Yeah. Streamlabs is still better than Super Chat. Yeah. It is. That's why I use Streamlabs. I mean, I'm not even I couldn't even get super chats if I wanted to. Because I'm not approved for my fans to give me money through YouTube, which YouTube then gets to take a cut of. It's fine. YouTube would much rather that I get paid through Streamlabs where they don't get a cut. I see how it is. You know what? Thanks for doing me that favor, actually, YouTube. That actually helps me in the long run. Except when I'm dealing with people, except when there's people who watch that, like, you know. I get there's people that they don't like Streamlabs, or they can't get Streamlabs to work, or whatever, or they donate on their phone, or whatever. They have fucking super chat set up. It's more convenient for some people, but at the end of the day, it's only cigarette fire. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'll say this. Don't, like, just... And I know this might be shocking to some people, you know. Just because I hold a certain opinion now, you know, doesn't mean... I mean, we're all fucking hypocrites, dude. I hate how people like to sit and hold themselves above and pretend that they're not just as much a hypocrite as everyone else around them. And all they do is just sit there and point out hypocrisy in other people. Oh, you said this once. Oh, but now you're a... You know, like people calling TJ a fucking shill because he accepts money for ads. Like... Who here has not done something that they didn't want to do because they don't really have much of a choice? And that's not to say, and look, like, what? People change over time? Yeah, dude. And it's almost like, you know, you could have one viewpoint at one point in your life where you're like, no, that's fucking horrible, I would never sell out. And then you get to a point in your life where it's like, well, either I sell out or I go broke. I'm not gonna say that I'll never fucking sell out, at least in some small way. What I will say is I will never fucking espouse position. Stop that. Stop that. I'm never gonna fucking get on here or anywhere and start feeding people bullshit positions that I don't even believe myself just because money. No, I think there's ways to be successful. Become for a minute. Yeah. Sit there and look at the bins. Yeah. Feeling good, motherfucker. Hey. So how's everyone out there in chat land doing? I hope you all finished your homework before watching this. Education is important, okay? Education, alright? Stay in school, kids, and don't do drugs. My God, don't do drugs. Terrible for you. Oh, fuck, dude. Of course that was gonna happen. Jesus. Jesus just rose again. God, I hate that, dude. When are we going to invent a way to carbonate drinks in a way that they don't explode? Science be damned. Okay, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. We got to, like, create, like, special fucking bottles and cans that, like, I don't know, I'm not a scientist. Drink your drugs, stay in milk, and don't go to school. Anti-squirting bottles, yeah, dude. Anti-squirting. Normally I'm pro-squirting, but, in this case... Have you tried not being retarded? I have. I have indeed. But then I thought, why not be retarded when you can just not give a fuck what people think? Then I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop being retarded. Okay, what's the definition of retarded? Your definition of retarded or mine? Which, by the way, I want root beer now. Yeah, dude. I should get root beer. Go down to your local fucking dollar store or whatever and get a fucking bottle of root beer. Drink that shit. Drink it until your fucking liver explodes. Birch beer greater than root beer. I don't know, I've had birch beer, so I don't think I can comment. Yeah. Blueberry. Good shit. Where'd my cigarette go? Dude, forgot I was smoking a cigarette. That's what happens when I get distracted. Fucking smonk break, dude. By the way, I got rid of the name Smonk Breaks. Not because... like, I object to the idea of smonking or smonk breaks. Just a little bit of a rebranding. I'm definitely keeping the format. Although, when the new channel starts, I'm probably going to be doing these a little bit less. Not that I'm doing them terribly often these days, but... rest assured, I am working on stuff. Some stuff is taking longer than I'd like it to, but in the end, it'll all be really fucking good. I'm not rushing it, dude. I'll admit to you guys right now. Pull the Trigger was extremely rushed. Like, it was a thing that I put almost no planning into. And there was almost no planning in any episode. Or anything that was done, really. It was pretty much all just off-the-cuff bullshit, and that's why it was pretty much unwatchable half the time. At least by most people's standards. That cigarette fire. But Darké corruptions is a whole other story. Polished, much better produced content than we've done before, and just like kind of shit that I've honestly really wanted to do for a long time but never been able to. Like making music. That's definitely going to be a part of Darké Corruptions. There will be some Lord Jae Darké music coming your way pretty fucking soon. In fact, I got so many Here's my problem with fucking making music, because I have so many ideas. I have a vast number of ideas that are just pouring through my head at any given time. And it's so hard to just fucking pick one of them long enough to fucking, you know, get something done. But I have decided what I am doing, like, right now, and I have a few projects in the works, but one in particular that I do keep talking about, and is my, well, without trying to give too much away on it, it is a DFF parody song. Produced by Marshall Manson, written by Jae Darké. Getting more and more written every day. Clever shit. Coming up with some fucking, I don't know. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, but then within the next couple of years, I plan on putting out an entire album. And just random songs here and there. What happened to Faith's album? They're still working on it. Might take a little bit of time, but you can't rush art, alright? If you try and rush it, it comes out shitty. And, yeah, you gotta take your time. You gotta fucking, you gotta make some, you wanna make something you're fucking proud of, something good. You just wanna just like, oh, I'm gonna throw a bunch of fucking beats and verses together and here you fucking go. And honestly, I know Faith and Marshall have been pretty busy. That's why Marshall has been, like, putting his own album on the back burner, I've noticed. So, like I said, it'll come. Like, rushed albums are the bane of my existence. Yeah. I've heard some rushed albums, and, they're not good. Now, you gotta take your time with that shit. You know, you gotta sit down, you gotta come up with some good shit. And honestly, and that's why I haven't released anything yet, because I've made some things, and I've been like, it's okay, it's good. I want to make it great. And, Yeah, I mean, sometimes it does. Like, sometimes you just do something. See, I think it's not when it's rushed, but when it's. I will say. Sometimes I do my best work under pressure. Okay, I've done some of my best writing at like 2 a.m. on a school night when I have to go turn in a paper the next day, and I haven't written a damn word. And I'm like, fuck. Okay, I gotta sit down and do this. Oh, all right. And I write out, and I've written some really good fucking stories and shit, and essays and whatever. Just I think there are times when, like, if something's rushed, it can be good, but it takes it depends on the situation, depends on the person, and I don't know. I don't feel like I do so well under pressure anymore. I kind of fold under pressure, but just more shit to work on. So many games end up in a trash fire because deadlines. Sega was horrible back in the day for. Oh yeah, a lot of fucking games that just rush to high hell. You can tell the minute you pick up the damn controller that this was rushed. Like, what the fuck is it? like a game like Big Rigs, dude. And then there's other shit that, like, people take way too long, like Duke Nukem Forever. That spent way too long in development. So it can go both ways. You gotta find a happy medium. But I will say this. I'm pretty sure Marshall's album, Faith's album, and my album will all be released before Dr. Dre releases his Detox album. I have a fair amount of confidence in that. So Papa None Other's gone, eh? I guess. I mean, I certainly didn't kick him out. He left of his own accord. And it's not that he's not welcome here, but I will say I am quite sick of his shit. Detox is never happening. Yeah, I know. I know. I wish, dude. Like, I listen to some of Dr. Dre's old shit. I'm like, damn, dude. Like, imagine, like, you look at how Eminem has evolved in all these years. And you look at his old shit to his new shit. And I know some people really hate his new shit. I know a lot of people really hate his new shit. But I like the way he's evolved. And I can appreciate all fucking stages. And I just really want to see how fucking Dr. Dre has evolved over all these years. What is going on in that head of his and what he would fucking make. Like, dude, you gotta make that shit. We want it. Detox, Dr. Dre.
Yeah. I think that stinks.
I'll put them out.
I got one. I got one.
This one?
Yeah. The garbage on all of this has to
Okay,
go.
I'll do that. M's new stuff is dope. People just hate that he didn't stay the same. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, people just like, oh, you've changed, you've evolved, boo. It's like, yeah, you've evolved, you've grown as a person. Same when people give TJ the same shit. People give a lot of artists this bullshit of like, oh, why are you different now? Because people grow the fuck up, dude. And you know what? If you like what someone did back in the day, then cool. You know? Go listen to that shit. But you don't need to shit on the new shit. It was only good for playing Perfect Dark. Yeah, dude. Perfect Jae Darké. Whoa. Perfect Darké. That was a good game. I am here now. Yeah. Rose Black in the house. Rose motherfucking Black. So yeah, no, I don't know. I know people are curious about the none other situation. Honestly, I don't know. He was salty. He was salty at me for being a leftist, dude. And calling me a socialist. Because I have left-wing policies that, oh, well, those are socialist talking points. Socialists believe the same thing. That's like, okay, so when you say shit that sounds like right-wing talking points, does that make you a right-winger? Because you seem to get really pissed off when I call you a right-winger or a conservative. And right before he left, he even said, oh, I can't even say anything in here without being called a right-wing or a conservative. Dude, I can't say anything without being, like, how badly are you projecting right now? When you're gonna sit there and call me a socialist because I believe in Medicare for all and I believe in a living wage, you know, and I believe in ending wars and shit, like, that makes me a socialist and a communist. It's just as pathetic as the people who try to paint Bernie as a socialist or a communist. It's the same fucking logic. It's like, oh, well, you share some ideas with this ideology, so you're with them. So you share some ideologies with the right wing, so you're with them, right? It's almost like we have our own fucking individual ideas and positions, and we're not just a fucking monolith. No, that's ridiculous. Now, what? I'm a hot winger. Someone get me some hot wings and blue cheese dressing. Yeah, dude, ranch. I agree with you there, Uthika. I agree with you there. Ranch. Damn right. I like ranch dressing. But blue cheese is good too. But no, anyway, not to get back into the ideological argument, which was just tiring, and dude, I wasn't even in the mood for a fucking fucking adversarial fucking argument where it's just like, no, your positions are wrong, I'm like trying to defend myself even though I don't really want to be having to defend. I was like, dude, how many times have I explained my positions on this show? How many times? How many millions of fucking times have I explained what I believe and why I believe it? Gonna bounce. Alright, see you later, tweaked. Good chatting with you, mate. How many times have I gotten on this channel and I fucking explained? And sure, I fall under the fucking, and I don't like labels, okay, but I fall closest to the label of a social democrat, and that's my position. So for you to call someone who has social democratic positions and be like, no, you're a socialist, you're a communist, and for me to explain over and over and over to the same person, by the way, over and over what I actually believe. Give me a break, dude. I'm so sick of it. Like, and it's not even under the guise of like trolling. It's like literally like adversarial arguing, just trying to just almost like he's pissed that I hold these positions in the first place and is just trying to force me to change my mind. Like, dude, and that's why I said, like, no one's changing their mind here. This conversation isn't benefiting anyone. That's why I don't like debates in general. They don't benefit anyone. It's just a fucking... It's just a competition to see who's the best at talking. Not who's the best at actually defending their ideas. And no, it is to an extent, who's, like, that's by definition what a debate is. But at the end of the day, a person with terrible positions that are wrong could be a great fucking debater, debating someone who's right on all the issues, but doesn't know how to defend their positions properly. And so, when you come out of a debate being like, ha, I won. Yeah, I beat the fuck out of that person. That reinforces the ideas that your opinions are right. Because, yeah, look how easily I beat that libtard in his argument. Look how easily I beat the fuck out of that libtard. He doesn't know what he's talking about. You suck at debating? I'll be honest, I suck at debating too. I'm not a debater. That's not my skill set. Now, that doesn't mean that I can't defend my ideas. I can. Sometimes it just takes a little bit longer for me than a quick back and forth. You know? But if you give me a couple minutes, yeah, I can research and I can defend my position. Most of the time I don't even have to research. I just have to think it out, puzzle it out in my mind and be like, no, okay, well, yeah, your argument kind of makes sense, but no, here's why it actually doesn't. And it takes time. And people like to act like, you know, if you're not quick enough, if you don't have that quick response, like, yeah, here you fucking go. Here's your argument defeating in a flash. Then it's like, ha! You don't know what you're talking about. You don't even really hold these positions. You just believe whatever you're told. You're just a fucking... You just spout fucking talking points and you don't even know what... Shut the fuck up, dude. Oh, you're quicker at making the other person's argument look ridiculous, so you're automatically right. No, it doesn't work that way. And hey, I'm more than welcome to opposition here. I'm more than welcome to differing opinions, and I will argue them. But should I have to have the same argument with the same person over and over and over? At some point, you're just being fucking dense. And you know what? I'd be perfectly fine with, okay, let's agree to disagree. You clearly hold these positions, I clearly hold these ones. Let's focus on the things we agree on. Let's come together. And you know, focus on the things that we have in common. But no, we just gotta focus on, no, you're wrong. No, you're wrong, Jay. You're wrong, Jay. You don't know what you're talking about, Jay. If I'm wrong, oh well, I'm fucking wrong. Unlike some people, I'm not afraid of being wrong. I'm more afraid of being disingenuous. Which I think a lot of people fucking are. That's what I want to avoid being. Is disingenuous and dishonest. If I hold a position that's widely believed to be wrong, I don't care, dude. I care more about my principles and what I actually believe in, what I actually believe is right. And you know, I heard a quote the other day. I don't remember what context it was in, but it's an old quote. It goes basically, a man at, 24, who's not a liberal, has no heart. And a man who's not a conservative at 40 has no head. And my response to that is always, well, I'd rather be headless than heartless. But it goes deeper than that. I think it shows, and it really does, because if you look at, like, the political leanings based on, like, age, you know, yeah, younger people do skew more liberal and older people do skew more conservative. And all that shows to me is that you really do become more corrupt and cynical with age. And it sucks because you look at these fucking old right-wingers that they all think they're so great and virtuous, and you listen to the bullshit that comes out of their mouth that is clearly just utter lies and fear-mongering and twisting of the facts and just trying to make themselves look like trying to fucking make it look like, oh, the billionaire class is so benevolent and they're job creators and we're just helping people, and oh, the poor people, they just need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. Yeah, it's perfectly reasonable for rich people to just be rich and amass wealth and pay nothing back to society while they're making that fucking those billions on the backs of fucking slave labor from the working class. Give me a fucking break. You know that those talking points are fucking bullshit. You know that those fucking old fucking conservative pieces of shit are corrupt. And they're only looking for their own self-interest. And all these fucking people who defend it, they're buying into that. They're easily fucking corrupted. Don't you see it? And then you have a fucking man like Bernie Sanders who hasn't been corrupted with age. He's stood for what he believes in. And people try to fucking smear him. It's disgusting. Gets goddamn tiresome. It's like debating Kent Hovind. It really is. And that's why I'm sick of it. I don't know what my point was. I kind of went off on a tangent. I do that. But yeah, no, a witty saying proves nothing. That's also true. But I don't know, dude. The corruption that creeps into everything. Every fucking area of society. It's just everywhere you look. Corruption and greed and these fucking right-wingers. This is the most disgusting thing, is they try to pretend that basing a society on greed is a good thing. Yeah, greed. Oh, well, we're greedy anyway, might as well feed into that. But yet they'll turn around, they'll go to church where they're taught greed is wrong. Greed is bad and sinful. I mean, even in our own society, we tell ourselves, that's the ridiculous thing. We tell ourselves one thing, and then we turn around and we have a literal fucking system that is built upon greed. And we say, greed, good. Yeah, more greed. I like greed, don't you? Greed creates jobs. And you know, I was watching a Bernie Sanders interview with Cardi B. Yeah, that happened. For those of you who don't know, Cardi B is a female rap artist who I haven't listened to much of her. I don't really think she's my thing, but nevertheless, she's very popular, and a lot of people do enjoy her. And she talked to Bernie Sanders, and it was actually a really good discussion. If anyone hasn't seen it, I'd urge you to go watch it. She actually asked a really good question at one point that I haven't heard asked enough. Because, you know, when the right wing says, oh, well, Trump is creating all these jobs. So many jobs. Job creator. You know, oh, look at all these new jobs. And Cardi B asked, well, yeah, but what are those jobs paying? And that's a really good question. Yeah, you want to be like, the job, all these new jobs, everyone. There's jobs. There's jobs for everyone. Those jobs aren't paying people enough to survive. People have to work 3 or 4 fucking jobs to put food on their table, to support their families. But the system's okay. No corruption here. It's all good. It's all good. Billionaires get richer. They make more and more money. Fucking Jeff Bezos or whatever. Paying no taxes. It's a sad state of affairs. Anyway, that's enough of my liberal rantings. I guess if you like this shit, subscribe or whatever, and share my channel with your friends and families, and with people. Yeah, share it with more people that disagree with me, so they can come in and tell me how wrong I am. I'll take that too. But don't get me wrong. I'm not above banning people that are annoying. I think I've gone way too long without actually enforcing some law and order in this goddamn community. And it's about time that changes.